All right. All right, guys, what's going on? We're live. What's up, man? My dog Lucario,
What up?
the
What
bad,
up?
the bad boy of the dating game. What's up? What's up? Hey, how you doing, man?
Chilling. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to my dude Solo TV in the chat. What's going on, fam? I ain't seen
Yeah,
you in a minute. What's popping with you? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Zay, Soul
yeah.
Mama, Renee is in the building. Joe Blast is in the building.
Uh,
What's going on, Joe Blast? What's popping? Yeah,
yeah.
man. We about
And yeah, for y'all guys, we do have a brand new free toll-free number that y'all guys can call in. We're testing something out new. So if y'all want to call in, please call in at 833-859-8744 and we'll bring you in. But Lucario, again, another great show. You're always posting a lot of great content on your Facebook, and you always give me great ideas to talk about things. So
right here. So
yeah, let's talk on this, Lucario. Why do modern males and red pill guys, why do they seek so much approval from women? Why is that a thing?
Right. I mean, well, the thing is, it was funny because you know how we always say that the game isn't about women, but
Yeah.
with the red pill, a lot of the stuff is the game is about the woman for them. So this is why a lot of it is like approval seeking and wanting women to want them and wanting women to be a certain way for them and all this other stuff. But what they don't realize is that all of the complaints, right? All of the things that is an issue when it comes to them dealing with women, right, is because of their leadership in the situation with dealing with women. It's like for example, it's like, let's say I'm trying to hang a picture on my wall, right? And I just put the picture there and it keeps falling down. And I put the picture that it keeps falling down. Now, that's like me complaining about the picture. Like this picture is all stupid and blah. It's like, no, I need to get a nail, put it in the wall and hang up the fucking picture. Like that's what I have to do to make sure the picture stays on the wall. So the picture keeps falling because I'm doing something wrong. Do you see what I'm saying? So a lot of these guys don't realize they're doing something wrong in the situation. They hate to hear this. They're doing something wrong in the situation, which is why women act the way they act towards them. Then what happens is that because the women are acting a certain way towards them, they feel upset about it, but at the same time, they still want the woman. So what they do is that now that they realize the woman doesn't want them, then they're like, how do I get the woman? And then they're trying to seek the approval. But at the same time, they're also mad that the women are doing what the fuck they're doing, but they don't realize women are doing what they're doing because the guys are doing what they're doing. So it's a cycle because they have no self-awareness, unfortunately.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. That's why that's what it reminds me of a show Sunday. We were talking about no victims, only volunteers.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of guys, it seems like when they get with women or they get a little bit of interest from women, they get nervous and they go backwards by asking themselves, Lucario, am I good enough?
Mm-hmm.
And they then begin to question everything because a lot of guys aren't used to just talking to a woman and having a woman give them a little bit of play.
Right.
But when they get a little bit of success, they then look at themselves, okay, well, I got to step one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, am I good enough to get to step number two?
Right.
And then sometimes they get really tied into their emotions. They get nervous. Then they start to overthink things, as in, well, do I have to do more of this or more of that? Or should I say more of this versus more of that? Because I don't want to mess this up, because most guys, when they meet a woman, they say she's the one. They think that, wow, she's the one for me, where a man doesn't say she's the one.
Right.
1,000, 100, she's not the one, but the woman will say we're the one.
Mm-hmm.
We never say she's the one. But again, I guess that's the difference between when you are get coaching and you're actually a student of the game. But what say you, my brother?
Yeah, that's the thing where a lot of these guys, like, they'll be like, oh, she's the woman of my dreams, like shit like that, when dudes have that type of mentality.
Yes.
And this is the thing that causes guys to act like pussies or act like dudes who, they're putting the woman on a pedestal, and then the woman, she looks down on him, And then this is where you get talks about like, you know, women are gonna like leave you for the better guy, or women are gonna monkey branch, women are hypergamous, and women, you know, they only want the successful guys and all this other stuff. And so what happens is that guys are starting to do shit for the approval of women because they feel like they need to do a lot of stuff in order to be attractive to the women. And so this is why, like, I've heard guys say shit like, you know, women are born with their value, but men have to create their value. So this is what a lot of the red pill guys say. I hear this shit. I just think it's funny. And so what they'll say is that they, as a man, they gotta get a lot of money. They gotta fucking, you know, get a lot of muscles and shit, and you know, they gotta do all this stuff. And again, there's nothing wrong with doing all that, but that should be for you. Do that shit for you, right? So monkey branching is a thing where they say where the woman will be with you, and then she'll get with another guy or solidify something with another guy while she's with you, and then she'll drop you once the other guy commits to her, or once the other guy is like, you know. So these dudes is worried about the woman leaving them for another guy. You see what I'm saying? So all of these things are rooted in insecurity.
Yes.
You see what I mean? That's the problem. And see, they don't realize the reason why women leave you, the reason why women play you, the reason why women don't give a fuck in certain situations is because she knows you're not that guy. She knows you're not the top guy. And the reason why you're not the top guy is because you're worried about her leaving. You see what I'm saying? If you're worried about a woman leaving, you are not attractive. It's that simple.
That's weird. Why would one be worried about her leaving? You know, I think our worry is more of her staying. But here's a question right here. Does someone talk at women instead of talk to women because they talk to themselves instead of to themselves with the red pill? Well, no. Okay, this is what happens, a construct, where I always ask, because I always do this with my clients. I always ask where y'all came from, because if y'all listen to a lot of red pill content and then you learn natural real game, you kind of have two people going in a battle, because one side of you hates women. I mean, the red pill teaches you how to hate women. Women are terrible and all this other stuff. So that is one thing. But then when you're learning game, you're going to be fighting two entities, and whoever you believe in the most is going to win. So what happens is you're actually going to talk at women because you never even learned how to talk to yourself. And that's what Lucario and myself teach you, how to talk to yourself first, to be able to tell her what you want to say, because that's the first line of communication. What say you, Lucario?
Yeah, because the thing is this: if you don't understand what you know, how to communicate with yourself and understand what you want, you can't relay that to the woman in order to give her instruction to do the things she needs to do to make sure that she is able to maintain a spot in your situation. But see, you have to have that mentality already to say, okay, the women that I'm dealing with, right? Or I'm not trying to get a spot in their situation. They're trying to get a spot in my situation. And so when you have that mentality, then you're not worried about the woman leaving. In fact, you're like, yeah, you should leave. Because if you're not up to par, then you shouldn't be here anyway. You see what I'm saying? Like, why would I be worried about you leaving when I understand that I have so many spots that want to be filled? So I'm like, either you're going to fill it or somebody else going to fill it. But it's going to be filled. So I'm not worried about that. The problem is guys are trying to get into a woman's situation. So this is why they're hoping, praying, and pleading and begging for the woman to accept them. You see what I'm saying? This is why they're like, because this is the thing. A lot of dudes, they get so caught up in, let's say, a chick, a hot chick, a baddie, whatever, right? And dudes will see a guy with a baddie. You know what the funny part is? Sometimes you see a guy with a really hot woman, and that hot woman is basically running him, meaning that he begged to get with her, meaning that he's paying her rent, meaning that he's fucking simping, tricking, he's doing all of this shit just to be with her. So you're looking at him thinking he's the man because he got that bad chick. But the reason why he got that bad chick is because he's bending over backwards to keep that bad woman in the situation, but she's running the fucking show. In a lot of cases, he's with that chick. He ain't even smashed yet. You see what I'm saying? But he done paid her bills. He done bought her a bunch of stuff. He done took her on a trip already. And so a lot of guys don't realize that they're like that guy. And the reason why they're like that guy is because they're the type of guy that's impressed with that guy because he's with that baddie. You see what I'm saying? So you don't even know what the fuck is going on in these situations a lot of times because if you don't have game, you can't recognize another nigga who don't have game. You understand what I'm saying? Because you don't even understand what's going on. You think he got game because he with that chick. And the reason why you think he got game because he's with that chick, because you think the game is about women. And that's why you fucking up.
Well, he's asking right here, what is female nature? And it's not really about female nature. It's the fact that a lot of you guys identify with most people who share the same common goal. So what happens is, if you don't have any game, you've got to find a reason or excuse to not put the blame on yourself or take the accountability yourself. You got to look at words and phrases to describe women to make yourself feel better. So they will use key words to say that, well, it's the woman that decides this. It's the woman that decides this. It's in her. Oh, wait, we got it. Hold on. We got a call. Let's see if it works. Hey, 267. What's up? You're the first one on the line. What's going on, brother?
Hey, what's going on, Steve Lucario? How's it going?
Wait, hold on. Can you hear Lucario? Can you hear Lucario say something, Lucario?
Yo, what's popping? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right, it's working, Lucario. Right.
We good. So what's going on?
What's good, brother?
All right, ain't no echo in the background, is it?
No, sir.
Nah, you good. You good.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I had a comment, a statement, and I have a question in regards to something that Lucario talks about. But first, I wanted to say, I appreciate the topic, because this is really more so like, as far as seeking approval from women. And I'm sure you guys know a lot of us men grew up, idolizing women, pedestalizing women, and things like that, instead of pedalizing yourself, which you talk about all the time, Steve. But like, it's more of like putting yourself in a prison when you are adhering to the whims and to the approval of women. Like, you're doing that yourself. You're imprisoning yourself. And it's like, once you make everything, as far as the game, once you make it about yourself, it's really a freedom. Like, it's a real freedom. Like, all the goofy shit that men and women be doing and talk about, that shit don't even matter no more.
Right.
When you really truly become about yourself, none of that bullshit matters no more. So like, it's really a practice in freedom if you really take this shit on. Right. But the question I had for Lucario, and Steve, you can weigh in on this too, in regards to boyfriend energy. Now, is the quote unquote boyfriend energy, is that more subjective than it is objective? And the reason why I ask is because I know you talk about doing things with women that could get her to think or feel a certain way, or feel like, well, this is going someplace. But I've been involved with women where they spent the night, or I spent the night at their crib, or we've dated and shit like that, and they don't never really ask like where this is going. They just pretty much enjoy the time that they had with me. Like, I messed with women for years like that, who've been in and out of relationships while I was fucking them, and they ain't never like take it to that down that road.
Right. Well, the thing is, it just depends. It also depends on if what you're doing is boyfriend energy, but it still depends on if that particular woman sees you as boyfriend material. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is, if you were to do that to a woman who sees you as boyfriend material, then she will try to engage with you like that. You understand? As that boyfriend energy type of motherfucker, meaning that she would start to say, so where's this going? What's going on with us? And blah, blah, blah. If she sees you that way. So the thing is that the fact that you're doing it, right? You just haven't run into the woman who see you as that guy, as boyfriend material. If they did, they would act that way. So this is why I say for certain guys, where if they're like any guy who's doing it, the woman, she'll see you that way if she sees you as that type of guy. Do you see what I'm saying? So the thing is, you can do it and still not be seen like the type of guy. And for example, let's flip it. You could be the type of guy that's giving off extreme sexual energy, like you're just trying to fuck, right? Just because you're giving off that energy of I'm trying to fuck. My bad, I'm hitting shit. Just because you're giving off energy like you're trying to fuck doesn't mean the girl sees you as the type of guy she wants to fuck. You see what I'm saying? So just because you want to fuck a chick don't mean, and you're giving off that vibe doesn't mean she's gonna fuck you because she don't see you that way. And the same thing with boyfriend energy. Just because you're giving off boyfriend energy, if she don't see you as boyfriend material, it don't matter. Do you see what I'm saying? But if they do see you like that, then it's gonna matter. You get it?
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. But even though you know we spend time together, we do all the the fun stuff together and all that shit, and she still like I felt like during these situations I could have came at her like, listen, I want you to be my girl, and she would have did it.
Well,
you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but caller, here's the problem. The problem is with y'all guys is that just like your job. Think about your job. Do you get a job and they just let you do whatever the fuck you want to do? Like you like
no.
Right. They don't hire you and say, okay, well, we'll see you when it comes time to give you your check. No, there's got to be structure. We talked about it on Sunday's show about having a syllabus. And we talked about how that guy talked about, well, every woman I meet is going to have a syllabus on me, meaning that she's already going to know what the fuck is. You're going to know you're not the only woman in my life. You're going to know that all we doing is fucking unless I choose to change the terms of the agreement, which I merely won't do that. You can either lease me or rent me. You cannot buy me. Now, if you agree to this, you will be a volunteer because we don't have any victims here. So the problem is that you can do all those things. I have no problem with you doing all those things, but you've got to have a standard that she understands. Because here's the thing about women, if you don't tell them, their emotions will create a false fantasy of, oh my God, boyfriend, where's this gonna go? No, fuck that. This is what we are. I'm dick and bubblegum. I'm all out of bubblegum. I'm just nothing but dick. So all we gonna do is fuck. I'll spend time with you. Listen, I don't want you to like me, but you'll like me. I don't want you to be attracted to me. You'll be attracted to me. I don't want you to fall in love with me. You'll fall in love with me. I'm a lovable motherfucker. But regardless of what you feel, this is what it is. And if you don't understand, don't ever ask me what we are because I've already told you. Does that make any sense, brother?
Yeah, it makes perfect sense for sure.
But also to go back to what you said, because you said that if you were to say to them, "Be my girl," they would probably do it, right? The problem with that is that you shouldn't be the one saying it. They should be the ones begging for it.
Yes.
So if they're not begging for it, that means they don't really want it like that. You see what I'm saying? Regardless if you're doing boyfriend energy type of situations or not. But also you have to understand is that when a woman sees you as
like I've been involved. I've been involved with chicks like this to where as though we do all that shit, and she'll have a boyfriend and be in and out of another relationship, and I'm still doing the same shit with her. You feel me?
So you're saying that it'll be a chick who already has a boyfriend?
So for example, it was this one chick I was dealing with, years ago or whatever, and we was fucking around, like we was fucking for about maybe a good 3 or 4 years. Right. And during that course of time, it was on and off, but she had gotten a boyfriend during that time, and I was still doing the same shit with her. And then, she would break up with her boyfriend and get back with him, but I was still doing the same shit, and I never was a boyfriend or never tried to be a boyfriend. You see what I'm saying? But we was still, rocking out, always having a good time together, fucking all that.
That's what I'm saying. She don't see you as boyfriend material. That's what I'm saying. So the point is that if she saw you as that, she would have tried to get at you as on some boyfriend girlfriend shit. So she saw you as sex material, but she didn't see you as no boyfriend material. This is why she had other boyfriends. That's why she had those guys as boyfriends. That's what I'm trying to say to you. So what I'm saying is that even if you're giving her boyfriend energy, she still has to see you as boyfriend material. You see what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is a lot of guys who give off boyfriend energy usually don't give off sexual energy. They don't give off the vibe of like, I'm this sexually attractive guy who'll fuck the shit out of you. They don't give off that energy. They give off, I can take care of you, pay your rent, be there for you, be a listening ear. So, that's an amazing boyfriend. Yes, I want you to be my man. You see what I'm saying? But if you fucking the shit out of these girls, right? But they're like, yeah, we be fucking, but I know he ain't gonna fucking do all this extra shit like I want it to be done. Then they ain't gonna see you like that.
Got you. Okay, yeah.
Right. So, Carl, that's why we say give them a contract they can't refuse.
Right.
If she has a man, let her be with her man. Let her date other people. Let her see other people. Where again, when it goes back to the volunteer part, you never want to force a woman. See, here's the biggest problem guys have. I always say it. Think about a 25-year-old woman. Okay.
Right.
So, a 25-year-old woman has 25 years, or let's say 17 years. I'm gonna give it take. All right. 17 years of a belief system, values, morals, church compass, and I'm a good girl and all that bullshit, right? Yeah. So you can't come along and try to force her to change who she is when she has created what she is. What she is what she is when you meet her. So the problem is a lot of guys try to flip her real fast or try to manipulate her and try to change what she's created for, let's say, 25 years. What we do is we say, keep doing what you've been doing for that 25 years and keep continuing on doing it, where they see the value in us, where they cut off the guys. They will cut off the guys and still be cool with you fucking other people because they know that you ain't going anywhere. You remember that commercial? You know, it takes one bowl of this to equal 20 bowls of that. You ever see commercials? So what she's going to do is she's going to say, okay, I can't Frankenstein a Lucario. Sure, I can find someone that's fun. Get that guy witty. This guy's a man. This guy has aggression. This guy takes risks. And build a Lucario, right? Like build a bear. Build Lucario. Yeah. But when she flips that switch, it's not Lucario.
Right.
And that's where they came. See, women can grab different kinds of guys, but here's the thing. What if she gets an all-in-one in you?
Exactly.
That's the thing. That's the key.
Gotcha.
An all-in-one in you. So if she gets an all-in-one in you, you don't have to do anything. You just keep her in line and let her know, look, listen, I promise you, when she's going to test you and say, I'm going out on a date or something, and when you're cool about it, she's going to start crying. She's going to get mad. She's going to get jealous because she's like, why are you pushing me away? Why don't you care about me? Why do you want me to see other guys? See, that's how it works.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, I seen you talk about that on your other live, Steve. So for sure, I understand what you're saying.
That's real shit.
All right, cool. Well, yeah, man, thanks a lot, man. That's all I got, man. Keep spitting that game. Yeah.
All right, thank you for the call, brother. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. We'll throw you back in. Thank you. All right, yeah, well, I guess the lines do work, guys. So we got the lines finally working now. So
833-859-8744. Call up if you have a question, put a Q in the chat, and we'll get
I got it here. Oh, wait, first to say thank you to the super chat, real quick. Thank you, podcast, Walker's Way podcast. Thank you. Appreciate the love, man. Thank you so much. Here's a question right here. Do you ever feel like you're oh shit? Oh no, here we go. Game question. Got a game question. All right, what's up, brother? What's good with you, man?
Yeah, I was gonna say real quick, my boys, you're right. When you turn on the lights, it ain't no fucking Lucario. So you guys better listen to my boys. My boys are spitting fucking butane fire. They D from the Bay Area loves the fuck out of you.
Okay, all right. Let's keep going. So, if you ever feel like you're dealing with too many women, you're supposed to be keeping going. Wait, what is he saying? Or you're supposed to keep going, keep getting women
when you're
promote them more. Wait, what?
More cooperative you are. I guess he's saying that. Do you feel like? Oh, he says, is it ever where you're dealing with too many women? No, this is the thing. Look, you basically right need to be in a constant motion of just moving and doing what you do. What happens is there's going to be some women who's going to stick around, some women who's going to fall off, some women who's going to come back after they fall off. Someone it's always going to be that. You feel what I'm saying? So the thing is, you're not necessarily, because this is the thing. You don't have to necessarily even think about it. It should also, it's almost like it's on autopilot. You understand what I'm saying? It's one of those things where you become such an attractive on-point guy that when you deal with women in general, you already have that situation going. Like it's a thing where, like, let's say, because there's times where, like, I go to a different state, handling some business, whatever. I stay in a hotel room, I go to different events, whatever. And it's just like, I'm not even trying necessarily that hard. I'm just, I meet women here, meet women there, talk to them. We hang out, we do what we do. And it is organic. It's like going to the store and buying a bag of chips. Like, I don't really have to think about it. I just do it because that's what I just plan to do. So what happens is that when you're the type of guy who has game, it's almost like, it's like naturally women gravitate towards you when you're dealing with women because you're that guy. You understand what I'm saying? It's like flies to shit. You feel what I'm saying? It's just a thing. So what happens is, you build that roster, but it's consistent. And the ones who are cooperative, you have them stick around. The ones who aren't, they get out of there. And then the ones who want to come back, they can come back after they realize that the knuckleheads out there ain't really, you know what I'm saying? And then you can welcome them back if you want to welcome them back. So it's not anything that you think about. It's something that just sort of happens automatically. It's like, it becomes a habit. Like, your game is so tight that the things that come along with it just flow in a certain direction. It's crazy.
Yeah, AJ, it's a great question you're asking. And this is like Akari was saying, what y'all don't understand is you're the letter A. You're the one constant. Okay. You should always remain the same. And like Lucario was saying, that women are gonna come and go.
Right.
So it's like an open door policy. They're gonna be women that's gonna get sick of your shit, that the fact that they can't have you, and they're gonna go. They're gonna be women that love what you're doing and love the freedom that you're giving them to allow them to see, like, again, if she's in Mars and Lucario's here on Earth, you know what? When Lucario travels to Mars, I'm gonna give him the pussy. But until then, I'm gonna do whatever I want. He's leaving me alone. I'll check in him here and there. If it's his birthday, I'll say hi to him. If it's Christmas, I'll give him something. But other than that, he's giving me actual freedom to do whatever I want. So the women are gonna come and go, but you remain the same. You never change. And then, like Lucario said, there's gonna be ones that want to stick around more because of the competition. Right. Some women realize that, you know what, he has women. So I want to know when he has a free time. When he has that free moment, I want that free moment. I don't want that other one to get that free moment. So you're going to get a total grip of different women, but you always remain the same, and you always give these women that freedom. Lucario, what say you on that, brother?
And that's real shit, you know, and that's the thing is that, you know, when you're that dude, remember, you stand out from other guys. And so therefore you become rare, and therefore you're more attractive, and therefore more women are going to fuck with you. It's like math, bro. It's like just adds up so simple, man. It's like, yo, you're this guy here.
Yes.
All these other guys are down here, you know, surface dwelling. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to Steve. And they're like, yo, what's that? Who is that? Is that Superman in the sky? Oh my God. Like that, you're Superman to these hoes. You feel what I'm saying? That's what happens. And so of course, what happens is that when you deal with them, you're going to get favorable responses and certain things going on in ways that other guys aren't getting it. Now, it's not to say every woman that you deal with or talk to is going to be, you know, it's going to be happening like that. But what I'm saying is that you're the type of guy who exudes that energy. So therefore, it's automatic. You're going to get some type of energy back where women are really about what you're about. It's that simple. And so you're not going to understand this until your game is tight. This is what we try to tell you guys. You got to get your game tight, because what happens is that you see things that other guys don't. This is why, like, even for example, like a lot of these dudes who are obsessed with like hot chicks, they're I always know their game is weak as fuck, because what happens is this: when your game is tight, you realize a woman being hot ain't about shit, really. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's not about like I'm telling y'all, there's so many levels to this shit, because you say to yourself, like, the only thing that I could do with you really that's gonna benefit me that you being hot is we gonna have an OnlyFans page or some shit, or unless I'm pimping you out, but I'm not on no pimp shit. But other than that, what the fuck? Like, it's whatever. Like, yeah, you look good, that's cool, right? That don't mean the sex gonna be better. That don't mean that you gonna cooperate just because you look good. That don't mean you gonna follow directions because you look good. So I'm looking to see, are you gonna cooperate? Are you gonna follow directions? Is the sex gonna be good? Are you gonna cook me what I need you to cook me? Yeah. That's what the fuck is important. Are you gonna do the things I need you to do? So when I hear dudes just talking about she a baddie, I'm like, okay, that's cool, but what is she doing? You see what I'm saying? Like, that's the main thing. You see what I mean?
It's all about what she's doing, guys. We all going to hit a wall at some point of our lives and stuff like that. So y'all just have to understand that. But I want to make sure that you guys know that, listen, a lot of these women are going to want relationships. And a lot of these women are looking for relationships where they say, okay, I'm looking for Mr. Right, but, you know, Lucario, I can fuck you on the side, Steve. I can fuck you until I find that Mr. Right.
Right.
But where they go wrong is they get caught up in us where they say, well, I got a man, I got a fiance, I'm living with this guy, but I don't want to lose you. I want to have you around. I miss talking to you. I miss these moments. It's coming around Thanksgiving, and I remember those moments where I used to cook for you and stuff like that, and I just want to talk to you and all this other stuff. So what y'all don't understand is that we give women freedom. Y'all don't want to give women freedom. Give them the freedom to do what they want so they can miss you. If you're the kind of guy that a woman will miss, she will always come back to you. We got another question here. Guys, y'all call in. Let me grab Peach, and then we got another question after that. Here's Peach's question, then we got Rule.
would that be a bad thing if a woman doesn't see you as boyfriend material, just dick? No.
No, fuck no. Fuck no. That's the agreement.
Good. That's a good thing. You know what I mean? Listen, you want every chick to see you as boyfriend material, because this is what happens. Sometimes when chicks see you as boyfriend material, they want to hold off on the pussy. So now they're gonna expect you to do all this extra shit. You're gonna be taking them out on 3-4 dates and shit, being one of those guys taking her out to dinner. That's boyfriend material shit. You understand? The chick who wants to fuck you, what happens is that if she sees you as just dick, then that's cool. But also, like Steve was saying earlier, you want to be the guy who basically is, hits on all cylinders, so that, yeah, she wants you for dick, but she also wants you for everything else. If you're that guy, then you're the top motherfucker that all of them want and see you as that dude. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Here's the problem, Peach. The problem with just dick is the biggest problem that we have with women. We are just dick, but you don't understand the amusement park that you get with a man.
Right.
We are everything you've always wanted in a relationship.
Exactly.
But you can't have that.
Hold on, Steve. I'll be right back. I don't get this.
Yeah. Okay. No, go ahead. Go ahead. So what happens is, Peach, is that because you want a relationship and you get with a real man, he's going to give you something that you're not used to having. He's going to give you great pleasure. The conversations you're going to have are going to be very great, very deep, intellectual conversations where he's going to push you beyond your own limits. And that's going to draw in more attraction. The biggest problem is, Peach, there are a lot of women out there that say to us, you know what? I just want to fuck you. That's all. We're just going to fuck. And that's going to be it. You go do your thing. I go do my thing. And then all of a sudden, as they're spending more time with us, they start to realize not only we check every box that you want and then some. Matter of fact, not only do we check the boxes you have, Peach, we create new boxes that you don't even realize that you have checked. So it's not going to come from us that want to change the terms of the relationship. It's going to be you. The thing is, we are boyfriend, marriage, we're everything. We're all things. And it's so surprising to a lot of women that how can this guy be everything I want, but yet the only problem is he has other women. So what you're going to do is, oh, wait, we got a call. Let's bring the call in. 732, what's going on, brother? What's your question, man? 732 going once, 732 going twice. All right, we'll continue. So what happens is, and the dog Lucario's back. So let's get to the next question from Rule. All right, he asks, when you give a contract they can't refuse, when you're married or when you're dating or when you're fucking, no, the contract, listen, the contract is this, okay, like we were saying before, and like that we were saying on Sunday, we give a woman a syllabus. This is what it is. You cannot have me. You can rent me. You can lease me. You can do whatever you want to do. I'm not going to run behind you. I'm not going to handcuff, helicopter. I'm not going to ask you any questions. I'm not going to go through your phone. There's going to be no insecurity. You have total freedom to do whatever you want because we know a secret that they don't know. They're going to get rid of the guys without us even having to say anything. We know where it's going to end up. She's going to think she has all the freedom in the world, but after a while, she's going to get, damn, it's just, I when I'm out with this guy, I think about Lucario. Right. When I'm dealing with this guy, I think about Lucario. When I'm texting this guy, why can't he talk to me like Lucario? So we always set it up to benefit us. That's why we give them the freedom, because when they come back, they're not coming back off manipulation, deception, or anything like that. They're coming back because they want or need to come back, Lucario.
Right. And that's the thing, when you give them that contract they can't refuse, is really from the beginning of everything. Like when you first start talking to a woman, interacting with her, she understands what you're about and what the situation is. And like you were saying, Steve, is that, see, a lot of guys want to handcuff the girls, hold on to them. I don't want you talking to nobody else, even though they just met the chick like 2 minutes ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, so then what happens is most guys are like that. Because remember, understand this. See, it's this shit is so simple.
It is.
If you're the guy who hardly gets any women, right? You have a hard time getting women. You have a scarcity mindset. That scarcity mindset makes you want to cling on to the woman, right? When you cling on to the woman, that is unattractive because she knows that only a guy that clings is a guy who has lack, right? So if you have lack, that means that you are not the top guy. So when the top guy says, yo, go do what the fuck you want to do, she's like, oh my God, she's like, oh my God, I want him because he doesn't need me. I don't want the other guy because the other guy needs me. Do you see what I'm saying? So the problem is that when the woman realizes that you don't need her, she wants you more. But the only way that you're not going to need her, right, is if you understand yourself and understand your value, which most guys who have weak game, they don't understand that, which is why they cling. So what happens is that when you tell a chick, yo, do what you got to do, she's going to go deal with the other knuckleheads who's going to be clinging. And this is why 9 times out of 10, they run back to the guy who has game. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it is, man.
Because they get tired of getting questioned. They get tired of being judged. Where are you going? Why are you talking? I mean, I will get a message, the card from a woman saying, I don't understand. All I did was post a photo of me on Instagram. Some guy liked it, and then this other guy's getting mad at me and questioning me why some guy is liking something it's like, but then here he goes. But you know what's weird? You don't do that. You know what I mean?
Right.
You don't do that. Why is it that you don't do that? Why aren't you upset? Why don't you get jealous? And then what happens is they start bringing up other women. But that's a whole different story. But here we go. Can y'all explain the meaning of positioning? Is like thinking 10 steps ahead of me. No, it's okay. What I teach you about positioning is showing you to show the woman why she should be fucking you. You guys don't position yourselves well. How women position themselves, the makeup, the eyeliner, the fake bra, the mascara, the weave, all that is positioning to get most of y'all suckers to do what? Oh, she's beautiful, she's gorgeous, and all that other stuff. What Lakara and I do is we position ourselves to show the woman why we're not like the average guy without even having to tell her that we're not the average guy. We want the woman to see through how we move that we don't move like the average guy. As we said before, most of y'all guys don't realize we don't give a fuck. If you do what you want to do, and that alone right there shows her that, you know what, this guy must be fucking a lot of women, Lucario. What say you?
Right, exactly. And that's the thing. Like, you know, it's funny. There was times where, like, I match with girls on Tinder, Bumble, these websites, and I'd set up a date with them. And they were fucking impressed that I set up a date that quickly. Because a lot of dudes they just go, hey, beautiful, hi, how's your morning? It's like they're just impressed. So what happens is when we talk about positioning, what it is that she's being shown that you are different, that you actually know what the fuck you're doing.
Yes.
See, this is the thing you gotta understand. Women run into guys who know what they're doing. Rarely they run into those guys, and then they run into a bunch of guys who don't know what they're doing.
Yes.
So what is that when you position yourself as a guy who knows what he's doing, i.e. you have game, then she's like, oh, okay, I should actually pay attention to this guy. I should because he knows what the fuck he's doing. So I know that I'm going to have a good time. See, this is a funny part. I remember there was this chick I was hooking up with, right? And she said, we was talking about, sex and, guys hooking up with girls hooking up with guys, whatever. And so I was telling her, I said, a lot of guys, they have a hard time getting sex from women. And, a lot of guys feel like it's easy for women to get sex, right? So the girl was like, well, yeah, I see that. She said, but the thing that a lot of guys don't know is that it's not easy for women to get good sex. You understand? Right. And she was like, it's not easy for women to get guys who they're actually into. And I said, I agree. And this is what a lot of guys don't get. So imagine you are the guy who's giving her the good sex. Imagine you are the guy who's on point. Imagine you are the guy who has game.
Yes.
So now you're that guy consistently because that's who you are. That's what you're about. That's what you do. That's your vibe, right? So now what's going to happen when you're dealing with a number of different women, right? What's going to happen is that you're going to get more women who are attracted to you than not. You're going to get more women attracted to you than the average dude gets. See, again, it's not like every girl's going to be fucking with you, but more women are going to fuck with you more than the average guy. Whereas, for example, I always talk about it's a numbers game. The average guy might need to talk to 100 girls to get 1 or 2, right? You talk to 100 girls, you probably get 20 or 30. You understand what I'm saying? That's just how it works. But see, if you're the type of guy who's on point, then you're going to be the type of guy that experiences that shit. You see what I mean? That's how it goes.
Absolutely. Real quick on position. One thing what y'all guys don't do, what we do, I already know, and I got a choice of what I'm gonna do with her when I first meet her. Again, my position is okay. Do I want to take her to Lake Spread Your Ass Cheeks? Do I want to get a loaf of bread, 99-cent loaf of bread? And we feed the fucking ducks. Do I want to take her on the corner of your face in the pillow, your ass up in the air, and what? Give her coffee, tea, or ice cream? Or do I want to take her to the corner of my dick on your forehead, my balls in your mouth? Do I want to take her for cocoa or wine, Lucario? Because I've already got it set what I want to do. I already know where I'm going to take her. I already know why I'm going to take her. Matter of fact, I already know what's going to happen when we get to that point. Matter of fact, the question I'm asking is, are we gonna be fucking at her place? Are we gonna be fucking at her place, my place, or are we gonna get to? Because again, guys, some women don't like to show that public display of affection. But we get to the car, and this is how it always goes. You start kissing out front of the car. Then she's like, "Well, I don't want the people to watch. Can we go somewhere private?" We go to the back of the car. Then from the back of the car, it's like, "Well, you know what? I don't want my first time to be with you in the back of a car. Can we go back to your place?" And see, I don't do that, but I set it up to go that way, Lucario. What say you, my brother?
Fact, it's funny because I actually had a woman, like she told me she liked the way I set shit up. That's the funny part about the shit. I'm telling you, there's a thing where I used to go to this spot in Manhattan, right? And then at the spot in Manhattan, we go get a drink, and then there's a hotel 2 blocks down, right? So I literally would tell it, I say, "Yo, meet me at this spot," right? She meets me there, we go get drinks, whatever. And then I literally said to her, I said, "Listen," I said, "if you play your cards right, you might get this dick tonight," right? So she's like, "Oh, really?" Blah blah blah. And then so what happened is that we chilling, we talking, whatever. She getting all into it, we kissing, and then I pay the fucking for the drinks or whatever. And then I grab her hand, and you start walking to the spot. You understand what I'm saying? Walk to the spot. We go to the spot. We smash. And then while we was in the bed, right after we smashed, she looked at me and she said, "I really like the way you set tonight up." Like, that's basically what she said.
Yeah.
Because everything, like, I told her what we gonna do, and then we did it. So she's like, "Oh, here's a man who knows what he wants. He creates the situation. He brings me into the situation. And I follow his lead because he knows what he's doing and he's going somewhere. And then I have an amazing experience." That's how it works. So imagine that versus these other guys who don't know what the fuck they're trying to do.
Right. In the first position, guys, I break her. I like to break her spirit. Now, guys, this is not a mean thing, but a lot of women think they got their pussies the bomb because of you guys. They think they the shit. But that's what I always say when they walk into my house, Lucario, they always see a lost and found box. I always tell my dogs, if you want to break a woman's spirit, have a lost and found box. Why? Because as soon as she walks in that door and sees that box, she's going to go over there out of curiosity. Right. What is this? And inside that box can be a simple rule. If you leave anything at my place, watches, earrings, bracelets, lipstick, mascaras, perfumes, underwear, it's all going in the lost found box. And any woman that comes in here can pick one item from that box. And that breaks their spirit because they realize that, holy shit, I see why, like you call it, I see why Lucario has set everything up the way he has. Because in that box shows how many women have been here and got that ass tore the fuck up.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Because see, the thing is, your words and actions are going to separate you and get her to understand the type of dude you are. And then because she understands the type of dude you are, that basically gets her to act right. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's like when, for example, if you go into a place like, let's go, you say go to a bathroom, a public bathroom, and it's spotless in there, right?
Yes.
And let's say you piss on the seat by mistake. You might wipe this shit up because you're like, damn, it's kind of clean in here. I don't want to fuck this place up, right? But if you go into a bathroom and it's filthy, and you're gonna be like, fuck that, I'll piss wherever. I'll piss on the walls. I don't give a fuck, because you're going along with what the situation is. It's the same thing with women. Women go along with what the situation is, and when they see that they're dealing with a man, they're like, okay, let me shape up because I'm dealing with a real fucking man. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Question here, guys. Y'all call in. Lines are open. What you say? What if she gets with someone else? Why would she want to keep? Well, this okay.
So we've been talking about that time.
Okay. There was this great philosopher called Jepediah Lucario, and I'm gonna have to grab that guy's clip because he said something like, I mean, this is like a long time ago, where he stated that it is hard to get rid of women.
Mhm.
Our biggest problem is not the ones that come in, it's the ones we're trying to get rid of and trying to keep out. Listen, we want them to see other guys, but here lies the problem. If all she's doing is eating bologna and her standard is bologna, and then she goes up to a steak and then goes back down to bologna, do you think she ain't gonna want to come back up to the steak? So
Right.
it doesn't matter. We want her to see other people. We want her to be, but the problem is that the other people are not us.
Right.
Everything she wants in us, she can't have the relationship. So she'll try to form it with another guy. And when he is not what we look, it's I told you it's price shopping. You know, like when they squeeze the cantaloupes, women always doing that shit.
Mhm.
But she's trying to compare a Lucario to a bologna sandwich. Is he funny? Is he going to make me laugh? He's going to make me miss him. He's going to make me think about him. And it doesn't matter what whatever she does with that guy, she'll be thinking about Lucario. But Lucario, what say you, brother?
Also, you got to understand that a lot of times when women get with certain guys, they get with certain guys as settling. You got to understand that. So they settle for a certain guy because they realize they can't get the guy they really want. It's the same thing for you guys. Just like you want to smash the 10, but you'll fuck the 6, right? So you go for the 6 because you can't get the 10. It's the same thing with women. When a woman knows she can't keep a guy, she'll settle for that guy. That's why she'll be with someone else and still want to keep seeing you, because she really wants you, but she's settling for the other guy because the other guy is willing to do what she says. But the fact is she don't really want him. She wants you to do what she says. But the fact that you're not doing what she says is the reason why she wants you. You see what I'm saying? You see how, like, y'all gotta understand how this shit works. So the problem is that part of what makes her want you so bad is because she can't 100% have you. You see what I mean? And if you guys understand this, and this, check this out. This is so simple. The reason why she can't 100% have you is because the game is not about women. You feel what I'm saying? You see how it comes all the way back around? Because if the game is not about women, that means that I am always doing me. So if I'm always doing me, that means I'm not making it about you. So if I'm not making it about you, you can't have me 100% because I have me 100%. You see what I'm saying? That's what it is.
Yeah, you know what, guys? If you had these caps right here. So these were 2 diamonds. One was cubic zirconia and one was a real diamond, which would have the same worth. They look the same. Okay, they're both a piece of glass. They both have no worth. But why does the woman see the diamond more worthy or have more worth than the cubic zirconium? Because what we do that y'all don't understand or overstand is that they got to work for the dick. And I don't think you understand that. They really have to work for the dick. We're not just giving the dick and flooding the market with dick. We're saying that, so what? You all right looking, but why should I fuck you? Why should I give you this dick? And a lot of guys don't understand that. But Lucario, what say you on that before we get to that question right there?
Right. Yeah. And that's the thing. A lot of dudes, what happens is they do anything to get pussy. So therefore, they're trying to go after the pussy by saying, I will do, be, and say anything to get this. And so therefore, you're basically saying you're worth more than me. You're the queen. You're the worthy one. I'm just worshiping you. And so therefore, I'll just do whatever. And so that what happens is that devalues your situation. You see what I'm saying? You know, and the thing is that you got to look at a chick and say, well, look, I could fuck whoever. I could be with whoever. I could deal with whoever. So why should I give you the opportunity to fuck with me? And see, what you got to understand is that even when you're talking to a woman, approaching a girl, interacting with her, what happens is that she still needs to work to get it. Because just because I approach you doesn't mean that I'm going to take you on. Just because I take you to go fucking get ice cream or go get a drink, mean that you will get the dick. This is why I said on the fucking date with the girl, I said, listen, if you play your cards right, you might get this dick.
Yes.
So what do you mean? You know what I'm saying?
And they get shocked though, because they never heard a guy say, wait a second, what you mean you ain't trying to fuck me? What you mean? Is this gay? No. This ain't a game. I just don't want to waste my dick time. I don't want to give my dick to you or whatever like that. But anyway, so here's a question to say, what are some ways to get rid of women?
Right. Okay, that's well, listen, it's easy. Just act like how y'all been acting. You get rid of
They will not go. They will not go, man. When they get mad and pissy and you tell them, well, if you don't like it, leave. Why would you say that to me? No. Yeah, what you say, Lucario?
because like see, because you got ways to get rid of women. You get rid of women by acting like a simp. You get rid of women by being a loser. So just if you keep being a loser and acting like a simp, women will run away from you quickly and they'll never come back. That's this is that simple. You know what I'm saying?
See, the thing is like a drug, guys. It's like you can never it's like an alcoholic going cold turkey or someone on heroin going cold turkey. Mm-hmm. See, a woman can go cold turkey on an average guy because he's average, and she can find another average guy to fill in that void.
Right.
But she can't fill in the void of a man because remember, I told you guys, we check the boxes that they have, but we create new boxes. So if you're doing that and you're elevating her and educating her, then you've taken the power out of the pussy. Right. And without the power of the pussy, she's powerless. And that means she can't dangle her ass and titties on us because you ain't the only ass and titties that's being dangled in our face. So she may get mad, she might stomp, she might go, but they always come back. If it's not tomorrow, next week, next month, or next year, they will always come back because their pride will keep them away, but that pride will also make them want us more. And you know the great thing about Lucario, when they come back after a year, was so shocking, or a month, is that we just pick up right where we left off.
Right.
There's no arguments and no, why did we let you go? And why would you, hey, what's going on? And they're like, oh my God, it just feels like we never did. It's just, it's right.
Mm-hmm. That's what it is. Call in number 833-859-8744, 833-859-8744. Call in. Don't call in at the last minute, people, because we got like another half an hour left. So don't be calling at the last minute, people. And if you have a question, put a Q in the chat and we'll get that shit cracking. You know what I'm saying? But you know what's interesting, I think, about this whole thing is that, because even with the topic, the title of the show is that, why do modern red pill males seek approval from women, is that, this whole time we're talking about you being that guy that women gravitate to because you're the top dude, you're the guy that has game, you're the guy who's on point. When you're that guy, you're not thinking about seeking approval from a woman. It doesn't even make any sense. That's not in your world. You see what I'm saying? But you seek approval because you are not that guy with game. See, when you're not a guy with game, of course you're going to seek approval. If you're a guy who doesn't have game, you're going to experience the female nature of women disrespecting you, playing games with you, wasting your time, giving you the runaround, monkey branching, whatever the fuck. And then this is where it's going to go down. It's crazy.
Brother, I keep telling y'all, if you don't need to slide in DMs. I don't understand. Women have set everything up. I don't know if you're on Facebook, I always tell you guys out there that all you got to do is join a Facebook group. And all you got to do is put something out there. It's amazing how you guys missed the mark on. Oh wait, no, we got a call. Let's get on. Let's bring the call in. 313. What's going on, brother? How can we help you?
Hey, what's up, y'all? What's up, Steve the Dean, Mr. Lucario? How y'all doing?
What's good with you, brother? How can we help you?
What's up?
Okay, so I went on a date with this chick like a week or so ago.
Where'd y'all go?
And
where'd y'all go?
You said what?
Where'd y'all go?
We went to Bar Louie and grabbed a drink.
Okay.
And the date was cool. We was just chopping up, talking
about what?
And then just about honestly like some boring like.
Well, hit the button, Lucario, please. Boom, 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 please.
It was just like small talk about like life and like little shit. Like it was nothing like crazy.
Go ahead, keep going.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead. We just had to set that up. Go ahead, brother. What's up?
All right. So then, so we're leaving. We leave. I pay the bill. Mm. She ordered some food. Kind of made me mad. I ain't gonna lie, because I just wanted to get drinks.
Oh, belly full.
But I ain't say shit. So we got to the car, and then I had went out there to get my breeze fan. I had opened her side of the door, and then I was like, like, yo, let me, check out your outfit and shit. Da, 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 da. And then she like gave me, she was like, I got this from here, this from there, da 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 da. All right, so then I told her, I was like, damn, you got some kissable ass lips, like da 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 da. So then, long story short, I told her to close her eyes.
Wait. Is this a TV movie? You told her to close her eyes for what?
So what? So wait. So
I asked her. I was like, "Can you do me a favor?" And I was
you a
like,
favor?
I need you. Yeah, I was just like, "Can you do me a favor? I need you to close your eyes for me." And then she closed her eyes. And then I started making out with her and shit. And then I told her, like, as I was kissing her, I was just like, like I basically wanted to take it back to the crib type of thing. And then she said, okay. So then after we driving back to the crib, she like basically like bailed last minute, was like, oh, I forgot. I have to do something with my sister or some shit. So then I was just like, oh, man. So then I ended up just dropping off. Do you think I should charge this chick to the game, or should it? Because she keep messaging me. She keep messaging me like throughout the day. Like she just be messaging me and shit. And I'm just like, oh, I'm not trying to be your pen pal. Like I'm trying to get you over here. Like.
So let me ask you this: when you was on a date, right? You went to get drinks with the woman, and you said that she ordered food, and then you got mad. So you said,
I didn't get mad like at her. Like I didn't like say anything about it. But
no. But what I'm saying is that you said she ordered food. Why'd she order food?
I don't know. I don't know what made.
Walk me through this. So y'all go to the spot. Y'all in the spot. Y'all chilling, and then y'all got drinks, right?
Well, yeah, we looking at the menus and shit, and we trying to.
What are y'all looking at the menus for?
Oh, Jesus Christ!
I don't know.
See, this is why she is acting this way when you was trying to take her back to the spot. You see what I'm saying? See, what you understand is that what you were displaying was inconsistencies. Like you're all over the place. You understand what I'm saying? So what you gotta understand is when you're dealing with women, right? Think about it like if you're marketing a product or a service or whatever, right? It has to be a focus. So is my focus to fuck you, or is my focus to like, be a gentleman and show you a good time and be like a kind of like a future boyfriend? Like, which one is it? So you were doing both. You were all in the middle or something, because you're sitting there basically taking the chick out to dinner. You understand what I'm saying? Then you want to be all kissy faced and shit and try to be all sexual at the same time. You got to choose one, brother. So what happens is that she's like, oh, okay, so he's gonna allow me to fucking like he's gonna allow me to get the food and not say nothing after he told me we were just getting drinks. You understand what I'm saying? And then he's kissing all up on me, and then I say I'm good. And then when she hit you back all week, have you responded to her?
Yeah,
exactly. What did you say to her when she was hitting you up?
We just talking back and forth. Like she be asking me like, did I eat and shit? How my day going and shit?
Because you're a gay best friend, buddy. Wait, let me ask you a question. What is this close your eyes bullshit? Are you in elementary school?
You're trying to use what I'm using. I tell it because I have to think
I said close your eyes. Right. Okay, close your eyes. Okay, well then that's good. But here's the thing. Mm-hmm. Sir, your kissing game is whack as fuck. Do you understand that? And the fact that you kissed her showed her what it's going to be like to be in bed with you. So do you think, listen, women don't, okay, you didn't see the signs. Women don't fuck on a full stomach, sir. Because if you press your stomach against hers, sometimes it'll go toot. So they don't necessarily eat, because they know if they're getting fucked, sometimes the food doesn't coincide with their stomach well. And if they don't take any Beano or anything, and that's for gas purposes, guys, if y'all understand, if they don't take any Beano or anything to stop them from doing it, they're not going to fuck on a full stomach, sir. So you were just a great meal.
Man, that's what I thought too. Man, this bitch has got
But here's the worst part about it. But wait, you reinforced it when she asked you how your day is going. Why the fuck are you talking to her?
Man.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So, see, this is what I'm talking about, right? The problem with a lot of you guys is, like, for example, like, and especially when you're taking the specific lines that I'm saying, right? And objectively is nothing necessarily wrong with it, but you still got to be the guy. Like, I'm the guy, which is why shit like that works when I do it. You understand what I'm saying? Just like when Miles he says to the girl, "Hey, is there anyone that's gonna have a problem with us getting together?" Blah blah blah. That's Miles doing what he does from his standpoint. So the thing is that y'all still have to be the guy to put that flavor in it to where y'all are doing. It's not just words; it's the feeling behind the words and what you're doing. Now, what I'm trying to tell you is this is the problem. Your entire vibe was all over the place and inconsistent. So it doesn't matter what you were saying and doing because you was all over the place. So it gives her, like, a woman has to have a clear objective on what this situation is, right? You're telling her to go left and right. You feel what I'm saying? So now she's just going to choose which one she wants. You have to tell her what it is. So you're like, oh, well, I want to fuck you and I want to take you out and wine and dine you. So now she says, oh, you know what? I'm going to choose the one. I'll take the wining and dining and boyfriend energy, you know, and I could leave the rest out for right now. And that's because you gave her those choices, bro. This is what I'm trying to tell you. And on top of that, you're going back and forth with her, texting her. She's like, how's your day? You're like, oh, my day is fine or whatever. So now you're feeding into the narrative that she chose to do. Yeah. Instead of you creating the narrative for yourself.
Yeah, and last thing, caller, when you how's your day going and stuff, when you were asking all those boring questions, she knew you couldn't fuck. When you see, y'all don't understand, y'all too busy talking at women and not talking to women. Us men talk to women. We are able to talk to them and have a regular conversation. I'm never gonna ask. I don't ask any questions. And if a woman asks me what I do for a living, it's making you smile, laugh, and blush. I don't even divulge that information out. You should never ask a question. She should be asking you, well, let's get out of here, or what are you doing later on? Well, you know what? Why don't we go back to your place? Or if you're free, we can stop by my place. That's how you set it all up. But you can't do that when you're like, well, what college did you go to? And what are you looking for in a relationship? You can't do that, man.
Right. I want to know, how did it
happen? Real quick. Right now. Wait. Hold
on. Wait. What did she message you? What did she message you?
She just messaged me. I just got my lashes done.
Hey, all right, say good. Let's celebrate. I'm free tonight. Celebrate. I'm free tonight at 8:00. Come back to my place and we're gonna put those lashes to work. What? Why are you laughing? I'm serious. Why?
I say what you say.
Yeah, say hey, let's celebrate. Come back to my place around 8:00 so I can find ways to put those lashes to work. Because they're gonna close their when you nut in their face, they're gonna kind of close their eyes and shit. So you don't nut in their eye. It stings, guys. Don't make sure she has glasses on or something. Try not to in the eye.
See, the problem is, because Carl, I want to ask you, what happened to where she ordered the food? How did that go?
Oh yeah. Well, I had mentioned something about the appetizers that I usually get.
Oh, nigga, you mentioned the appetizers?
Let's eat.
Cause she ain't never been there before, so
I don't give a fuck,
bro. So you led her into this entire situation, bro. That's on you, bro. You did it to yourself. Like, well, so you mentioned the appetizer that you like, and she said the waitress came over, and then or the bartender or whatever, and she said, "Hey, let me get this thing." Is that what happened?
Yeah, basically.
Oh my goodness! See, that's what I'm saying. Listen. See, in these situations, remember, you have to dictate the entire thing And so you have to see if she's going to follow. That's the point of you dictating it, to see if she's going to follow. So if you go to say, hey, let's go get some drinks, right? You go to the bar, you sit at the bar, whatever, you sit in the booth, you say, I'm going to get this. You ask her, hey, what do you want to drink? And then she gets the drink, right? Now, you don't mention nothing about no appetizers because we ain't eating. You don't mention nothing about no food because we ain't eating. And if she's like, oh, can we get Nah, we just getting drinks tonight, baby. That's what you're going to do.
Yeah, why don't you be the appetizer?
Right. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Let her eat off of you and shit, brother. So just send her that text message. Tell her, hey, look, hey, I'm glad you got your lashes done because if you would have said anything, you would have been a gay best friend, but we got you. Hey, look, we're going to celebrate your lashes. You come over my place at 8 o'clock tonight, and I'm going to put those lashes to work. Period.
She's going to be like, but I'm not the type of girl.
Yeah, I'm not that type of guy. But hey, fuck that.
We're different. All I'm telling you is the next time, bro, you have to remember, you have to guide the situation. Don't be afraid to tell the chicks no. Like, no. Like, let's say if the bartender comes and you say, let me get a gin and tonic, and the girl's like, oh, let me get a margarita, and I want these appetizers. You say, yo, hold on, a bartender, no, just get her the margarita. That's it. Just say that. You feel what I'm saying?
I want to know how the lashes move from the back. I mean, so set that shit up. Stop. I know you're gonna say that's nice. Can I see them? Nah, motherfucker. You ever bring that ass over there, and we're gonna put those lashes to work, okay, caller?
Yes, sir.
All right, nut the fuck up, man. All right, we'll throw you back in, man. We'll throw you back in. he got to nut the fuck up, man. That's what I'm saying to y'all guys, man. Y'all allowing women to dictate and move how y'all move. Y'all let women have and control everything. And this is the problem, Cario, that they're having. They're letting the woman to control things. But let's get back to the questions. Guys, y'all can call in. We ain't got much time left. What was the question? I think we here we go. We got a few questions. Let me see. Did we get this one right here?
That's one question.
We already got that one, right?
Yeah.
Oh, the DMs and stuff. Yeah, we already talked about that one. Okay, this one right here. Can you explain why approach? Okay, listen. All right, kid. Let me explain something to you. Do you understand? Women go to the gym to work out. It's not a club. It's not a club. And your problem is you guys don't even know how to put your bid in right at the gym. Mm-hmm. What you guys understand is you don't go to the woman. See, y'all don't listen. I don't even work out. But when I was, sometimes I'll go to the gym and walk on the treadmill, jog on the treadmill. That's, hey, look, as far as my little kick-ass guy, I don't do that shit. Right. But when I'm doing that, I'll see a woman talking to other guys all day long, and I won't say shit to her. And then eventually she'll come over to me, run on the treadmill. We start talking a little bit, and then I roll the fuck out. But again, I know what I'm doing. You don't. Why do you want to talk to a woman at a gym? I don't understand. Why does he want to talk to a woman at a gym? But Lakari, what say you on this?
See, the issue with a lot of these guys, and this is why I would be considered weak game, because we talk about this on the Real Game No Theory show. See, you can get a woman anywhere that you're at, period. But the problem is that if you're focused on getting women at the gym, right? Usually it's because you're the type of guy who can't get women anywhere else. Meaning, just like the same way guys try to holler at girls at their job, it's because you're lazy and you don't put in any work to get women anywhere else. Because if you had an abundance of women, you had a roster, you had chicks you're fucking with, then you wouldn't be so focused at getting women at the gym. And the reason why they focus on getting women at the gym, because that's within their routine. So if they go to the gym 4 or 5 days a week and they go to the gym around the same time, they probably see the same few women. And so now they're so fixated on those women the same way they're fixated on the women at their job. And that comes from laziness in the game. You understand what I'm saying? So that the concept of why it would be sort of weak game is the fact that you feel the urge or the need to holler at the chick there in the first place, whereas you can holler at chicks anywhere in general. You know what I'm saying? So again, it's not to say that you can't holler at them at the gym, because you can. But what happens is that urge and need to do it, or feeling like, well, because again, the question is, why are you focused on the gym? You see what I'm saying? Like, why is it this thing where that's an issue to try to, you see what I mean? And the reason why a lot of these dudes, because like, you know, the chicks still work out in their tight leggings or whatever the fuck it is. And so they looking at the chick's body and all that other shit. And it's like, bruh, it's cool. But at the same time, most dudes are not at the level of game to be able to even do it in the first place.
Yeah, you ain't got the balls of car. Yeah, I mean, even if you don't, let's be honest, you don't have the balls to even talk to women at the gym. And the fact of the matter is, she knows you're creepy. Guys, let me explain something. Y'all don't think women have eyes behind their fucking head? They know you motherfuckers are watching. They know you creepy ass motherfuckers are looking, watching, goggling, Googling, all that other shit. The problem is, y'all motherfuckers get turned down. Y'all don't leave that gym. Because you see that same woman over and over again, you'll get a brand new gym membership.
That's right. And again, a lot of times, remember, if you're the type of guy who knows how to talk to women, then whatever, because then she will be able to, like, you're dealing with the girl and it will be like a situation where y'all could talk and it is what it is. But most guys don't even know how to talk to women, period. So why are we worried about the gym? And even again, remember,
you can't even talk to one on the street.
The question itself
crazy.
Shows that your game is weak.
Weak as fuck.
Well, this is what guys don't understand. If you're asking how do you approach women at the gym, then basically what you're saying is I don't know how to approach women
at all.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying?
At all. It doesn't make any sense how even okay, real quick, connect this thing is okay, but you're not gonna talk to her.
See, again, look at the language. But let's say you really, really, really want to talk to the chick at the gym. Again, that's what we're talking about. See, okay, listen. This exact question right here, that is showing the neediness. What is so special about the girl at the gym that you really want to talk to her?
Because he sees the ass and titties.
And he's not used to ass and titties. He's not used to being around hot women. He's not used to talking to women. He's not used to interacting with women. So that's why he really wants to talk to women in the gym.
But that's the whole point. If you saw her, why didn't you talk to her already?
Right, exactly.
The fact that you didn't talk to her shows that she ain't gonna fuck with you.
Right, exactly.
Because he'll say, oh my God, she's so pretty. But wait, everybody's watching me. What happens if I go over there and she turns me down? I mean, my God, come on, stop.
Because the thing is this, if you really want to talk to the girl at the gym, a chick in the gym, but then you're asking me, how do you talk to women at the gym? That means that you don't know how to talk to women, because guys who know how to talk to women don't give a fuck what the circumstance or situation is.
Yes.
That they're like, okay, understand this. If you're asking me how to talk to women at the gym, that is saying that there's a different way to talk to women at the gym than you talk to women in the street, than you talk to women at the bar and all this other stuff. Now, understand this. All those circumstances are different situations, but the underlying thing remains the same. Are you the type of guy who knows how to interact and talk to women? Now, if you are not, then it doesn't matter where you are, because you still don't know how to talk to women.
Right. It's the same thing at the grocery store. It doesn't matter. See, what y'all don't understand about game is when women talk to you, they know as soon as you open your fucking mouth or not, she's going to know what you are. She's working out. Yeah, boy, it's a real nice day outside today, man. Or can I help you squat over there? Can I grab your hips? And yeah, y'all motherfuckers are weird and creepy. They don't want to fuck with y'all, man. So listen, you know what's weird? Sometimes women just want to get away from you motherfuckers and work out. But I know why you're going to say, well, if they're dressing all sexy, they can dress any way they fucking want to. That's their right. Leave them the fuck alone. If she starts coming and talking to you, that's different. Leave her the fuck alone and let her get her workout on for motherfuckers like us. That's why they're going to the gym. They're not going there for you. They're going there for us.
Steve, I want to know, how do you make a sandwich in the living room versus the kitchen? How do you
Oh my God. Oh, we got another question here. I got a few more questions, but here you go. Here we go. A woman's character instead of her looks determine whether I want to date or have sex with her. Is that normal? What you don't know? Wait, dumbass. Let me get this straight. How do you know her character? What are you talking about? What do you mean? I understand character is important, but I don't.
Well, the thing is, you got to be able to interact with her and talk to her.
Yes.
In order to figure out their character. So, I mean, if that's the case, first of all, why are you worried about if it's normal or not? If that's what you do, that's what you do. That's part of being a man. This is what I fucking do, and that's that. You know what I'm saying,
dude? Let me say to y'all guys out here: fear, rejection, social anxiety is all in your fucking head. It's not real. And if it is real, let's do the exercise. Put your arm out and grab your arm. Okay, you can feel you, okay? Now, go feel social anxiety and tell me how he feels.
Right.
Go knock on this door and kick it. See, y'all motherfuckers just make it. See, why don't you just be honest? There's no social anxiety. It's just that you ain't got no game. But you want to use the fact that you don't have no game as a reason why, this is the problem with us. Well, then if you ain't got no social anxiety, get your ass out the game and get out of the way for those that have it.
But you know what the funny part about this question is? And this is the stupidest shit ever.
Jesus Christ.
The last part he said, meaning they fear people are watching them. Now, let me ask you this question. If you're the type of guy who thinks women aren't going to want you, or you're scared to approach women because you think, shit's going to go crazy, right? If you're that type of guy that thinks you're going to get rejected, why would people be watching you? Meaning people only watch interesting things or things that catch their eye or things that are attractive. So if you're not that attractive guy, why would people be watching you? Like what? Like I want you to think about this for a second. Why the fuck would a person or random people be watching you talk to a girl? Who the fuck are you? Be watching you. You see how crazy this is? They're like the insecurity has turned into delusion. That all these I was gonna approach this girl, but when the last time I approached a girl, like I was in the middle of Times Square and everybody stopped. Everybody stopped walking. They started looking. They started pointing at me. The birds stopped in midair. The lights stopped flickering, and everyone was watching me talk to this woman because I'm that important. But I'm not that important for her to want to fuck with me. What? Does that even make any sense? Like,
how
who the fuck are you? It's crazy.
How are you going to have threesomes and orgies if you worried about people watching you? How are you going to be How are you gonna get invited to an orgy if you're worried about people? This is what's wrong. We don't want to fuck with y'all guys. Y'all so goddamn judgmental. You're judging yourself, and then I bet you're gonna start judging the women. Women just don't like losers, man. They just don't like them. Let's see here. I don't know. This is off a topic, but
What kind of question is this?
I don't know, man. This is why they don't talk to you. Y'all just be coming off. Do what the fuck you want to do. I ain't getting nobody shit. I'm Scrooge. I told you, I love Scrooge. I ain't getting shit.
That's a question.
But this is why they seek approval, because they're so worried about the outside world and they're so worried about everybody else. Why can't you just stay in your own lane and just do what you do?
Right.
And guess what? I have talked to women and I got shut down and guys laughed at me. But the same guys laughing at me are shocked when I have another woman I'm walking out the fucking club with. Right. So it doesn't matter to me. It should never bother you. Lucario?
Right. Now that's real shit. A lot of you guys who think so much about other people, that's what's fucking up, your success. Because again, understand, nobody's looking at you, watching you. They don't give a fuck because they're in their own world. You know what I mean? Nobody cares like that. You understand what I'm saying? Like nobody's sitting there pointing and laughing and doing all this other shit because they don't give a fuck about you. You got to understand that people are in their own worlds. People got their own problems. They're not sitting there looking at random guy trying to approach a random woman. They don't care. You understand what I'm saying? It's all in your mind. You understand? Because you got to ask yourself, why would okay, you don't even care about a random motherfucker. So why would a random motherfucker care about you? You like, why would they be thinking about you? What have you done for them? They don't even know you. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, you know what's funny is that a lot of these guys don't realize a lot of these women go to the gym to blow off steam because of frustration of a man.
Mm-hmm.
Really frustrated or have a very high emotional intake with a man where they got to calm themselves down and burn those calories off. Here's a question, but unlike these guys, I know I don't have it, but I just need the outline of blueprint to be more successful. What are you talking about? But unlike these guys, if I gave you an outline and a blueprint to be an open heart surgeon, would you be able to so you're saying fuck medical school, fuck residency,
Right.
fuck all those years of training. Just give me an outline and a blueprint. This is why y'all fail, because y'all want to do it the wrong way.
Right, because understand, you're the fucking blueprint. You're the outline. You have to be that. You can't just fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all niggas, you know what they want, Steve? They want us to give them like bullet points and then be like, hey, do this specific thing, do this other specific thing, say these magic beans words, throw the magic beans in there, and then come up with a potion, drink the potion, and then everything that you do, chicks are just gonna fall at your feet. That's not how it works.
Don't work that way.
You understand what I'm saying? Because see, you don't have it because you are not it. You have to become it. You understand? It's not something that it's not a scroll that you have and you read it and you just no, you have to become it, right? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This is what we're trying to tell you. So you become it once you start to invest in yourself and learn game. This is what we're trying to say. Because you understand yourself more, and then you can relay that into the women in interaction so that they can gravitate to you and follow what you're trying to do. That's what it's about. So until you understand that concept, you're going to be lost. Because look, y'all, this is why Steve call y'all surface dwellers, because y'all trying to get surface level shit. This is surface level talk right here.
Yeah.
Give me the outline and the blueprint just to, tell me the exact words to say. Y'all been looking at them PUA sales pages. Say these 3 exact words and sequence, and the girls will fall for you. Then after that, step 2 is semen retention and no fap. And then after that, it's like, come on, fam, stop.
That's the thing, dog. That's what they don't want. They just want the easy way out. But That's why y'all lose, because y'all are built to lose, and then y'all are built to beg women for approval. Y'all don't even approve of yourselves. So why would a woman approve of you?
Right, exactly. That's real shit. So guys, call in. We got like 10 minutes left. 833-859-8744. 833-859-8744 is the number. So call in and get that shit. How do I begin to recognize my pattern so that I can recognize hers?
This guy, I keep telling this guy to say, I don't understand what part of that let me just show you what this young man said.
Right.
So why would you ask the question? We just posted the answer. This is your answer right here.
Right.
Because you can't recognize your pattern. Well, look, you recognize your patterns because your patterns are weak, soft, and like feminine. That's all you recognize. And that's what you will continue to recognize until you learn game, brother.
Right.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah. So the guys, you got to understand how important it is to get coaching, because there's certain things that you don't know that you're doing, or certain things that you don't know that you need to know.
Right.
You probably will never know if you don't. You understand what I'm saying? So you'll go another 10 years doing the same shit and then didn't realize, oh, I didn't realize this. And then this is where the coaching comes in, that it gives you that information that you don't even realize. And so a lot of times you'll start, you'll keep doing the same fucking mistakes. Just like the caller earlier where he talked about, he's like, yeah, I told her about the appetizers I like. And then she called me about my day. Then I was chit-chatting with her. Like, he's doing all these things. And he'll probably, he would end up continuing to do those exact things with other women and then get the same or, similar type results. And then be like, yo, what the fuck? And that's because there's certain things that you didn't know, or certain things that you got to tweak in your game to get you popping.
Yeah, always remember, guys, your perception and your reality, like we were talking about with the woman, you are everything that you are since conception. So everything that you have been doing has led you to this point. But this is the point where you have to decide, do I want to keep going down that same road? Or do I want to learn to be a student of something that's much greater than me?
Right.
Because once you connect to that, then the woman is going to start connecting to you because you're not trying to connect to the women. Game is going to teach you how to connect to yourself more than connecting to women, because you'll never connect to a perk. I say it again, a perk. Women are not special until we determine they're special. But you guys automatically give them special for no reason.
Exactly. And I'm like, and I'm like, how are they even special when you don't even know yourself? Making sense. Because in order for them to be special, you need to know yourself. It's just like when you was a little kid and you loved the toy or whatever it is, that toy was special or it meant something to you because you knew that you liked it for whatever reason the fuck you liked it for. So if you don't understand yourself and what you want, what you're about, that woman can't be special because you haven't put her in position to be special to you because you don't know yourself.
Why is telling the truth important with women? Because they rarely hear the truth. That's the biggest thing. Most of y'all guys are walking lies. You hide behind, when you're lifting a weight and you're doing it for a woman, you're lying.
Right.
If you're getting clothes for a woman, you're lying. Everything. If you're doing something for a woman, you're a walking fucking lie because you're trying to manipulate a woman or a situation to benefit you. That's why we get the fucking pussy so fast, because they can't understand how honest we are. Because again, the syllabus, this is what I am. This is what you get. Either you're down or you're not. But you guys don't do that. Y'all lie, manipulate, deceive. You want to be a fucking fake ass. I don't even know what the fuck being a friend is. I don't even know fuck. Y'all want to be friends with the food and shit. Let's hang out. Let me listen to you fucking talk about other guys and shit, Lucario. This is why they get used and shit, man.
Right. Well, the thing is you said, why is telling the truth with women important? Okay. So the thing is, it's not really about the women. It's about you being honest, because that's who you are.
How's it the same thing?
He said it's not telling the truth, lying, the same thing. What kind of questions you asking, bro?
What does that mean?
Of course, it's the same thing, bro. What are you talking about?
What? Okay.
Yo, call up.
Call too dirty. Call real quick, because why would you? Why do you care enough to lie to a woman? What is so special about her that you got to lie to her to get what?
Right.
Why would you? Why would you try to manipulate a situation with a woman?
Right.
It doesn't make any sense.
That's crazy.
I guess Dirty won't call in, so
I don't understand it. He said, if she asks me a question and I say I don't want to answer, is that the same thing as lying? No, because you didn't say anything. That's what I'm saying. That's not.
Yeah, but what's the question she's asking?
Right.
What did she ask? Listen, I always tell you motherfuckers, if she asks you what you do for a living, tell her it's none of her fucking business.
Right.
Because that's when she asks you how many dicks have you had. And I'm not going to ask you that.
Right.
You never tell a woman what you do for a living. Never give that information out.
See, lying is when you're saying something about what's being asked and this thing you said is not true. So if you're refusing to get into the topic, then it's whatever. But
yeah, you're lying when you want to be a friend too. Hold on, here we go. 470. What's up, brother?
Yeah, this is not too dirty. It's on Devontae.
Okay, Devontae. How are you, Devontae? What's up? What's your question?
So, I just wanted to call in to more elaborate on what I was saying. Now, when I said I just need the outline of the blueprint, I wasn't saying that I'm trying to cheat the game in a way or just get the bits and pieces that I can while y'all on the show. I was saying that I feel like I pretty much know what to do and what not to do when I'm there. I just got to get there first.
Wait. So what you're saying is, you know trigonometry, but you don't need to know how to count from 1 to 10. You know trigonometry, but you don't need to know how to add. That doesn't make any sense. How do you know how to? Okay, to get there means that you know the steps to get there. So how can you already be there without knowing the steps to even get there? You broke my brain. What does that mean?
Now, what I meant was like I didn't dealt with females before. I didn't have sex before, like so. Like I pretty much know, like once I get in there, what to do. It's just a matter of
Get in
doing it
where?
for me, and I feel, and that's what's holding me back.
But wait, get in where?
Like the initial meeting of the woman, that's like my downfall. But
Wait.
if I meet
Do you
it
know
and
how to make a
everything
bowl?
go right,
Do you know how to make a bowl?
then I know what to do.
Caller, you know how to make a bowl of cereal, don't you?
Right.
So this is what you're saying. I know how to make the cereal, but I don't know how to walk into the fucking kitchen, grab a bowl, grab a spoon, and grab the cereal milk. That's what the fuck you're saying. It doesn't make sense.
Give us an example, like a specific example with the woman that you talk. Give us an example.
Okay, like I was saying earlier, I was the one who slid in like 100 plus DMs. I think it was like 130 when I counted, but I wasn't getting no. But I wasn't getting no replies back. But I didn't talk to females. Like I didn't slid in multiple aspects, not even just online. I done been outside in that field, and
Keep going.
But so it'll be pretty much like the same thing. It's just a matter of getting there, like the initial approach, and then breaking that barrier when I do get the reply, and so on and so forth.
But wait, you go through 100 DMs. I forgot. What do you say in these DMs?
Okay, now I was copying and pasting something along the lines of, "Hey, I like your energy," or "Your aura is pretty," whatever the case may be.
Okay, wait.
And that's where I feel.
You
right
mean
there.
energy like Dragon Ball Z when they like they soup up? There's like a line outside their body. What the fuck is their energy? What the fuck is aura?
So, wait, how would you know her energy through Instagram?
Well, like scrolling through, and I'd also said stuff like, "Hey, I like your aesthetic," because like when
What is
females
her
take pictures,
aesthetics?
they show like the background of their room, the LED light.
Wait, are you
the mirror.
metrosexual? Wait, are you metrosexual? Are you got like pink hair?
Nah.
Why you give a fuck about her house?
Wait, caller. This is the thing, though. This is the thing. So you would say, like, literally tell me what you would say in the DM. You would say, "I like your aesthetic," and that would be the only thing you say to her.
What?
Oh no, like
So you say
my phone just got. That's what I'm saying. Like as far as
copy and paste. You said copy and
game,
paste. What is the thing you would copy and paste?
and that's one thing that I can say, and I know it'll work. So I'll try different stuff.
No, that's
So
what is
like yeah,
that you
I
copy
like
and
that.
paste.
We should talk more. Or sometimes I'll just be like, "Hey, your aura pretty." Text my phone, give them my number.
Your
So, like, it's
aura?
not just like
What is her aura?
But caller, this is the issue. So you're saying your aura is pretty. I like your aesthetic. I like your energy. Hit me up. So you're basically saying shit like that, right?
yeah.
Okay, now this is the problem. This is the problem. And this is where you guys really miss the mark when it comes to dealing with chicks and all that other stuff, right? Understand, the woman doesn't give a fuck about what you want. She gives a fuck about what she wants. So what happens is that if you say to a girl, "I like your energy," she's like, "Okay, so what is in this for me to respond to you?" That's the mindset that you got to understand when you're dealing with not only women but just anybody. You understand what I'm saying? Like if you want to make a situation occur, there has to be something in it for the person, which is why they would actually take action. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of guys, the problem with y'all is y'all see a chick and y'all think she cute or she bad. You hit her up and you think the reason she'll hit you back up is because she might think you cute. You understand what I'm saying? And that'll be the end all be all. Now, in some situations that could be the case, but not all the time. So what happens is that there needs to be a reason as to why she would want to holler at you. Because check this out. Let's say you said that to her and then 30 other niggas said something similar. Why should she get back to you versus the 30 other niggas? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, what's the plan here? Okay, you say I like your aura and your
Okay, so
energy. What's the plan? Okay,
so my whole thinking.
Caller, walk us through the plan. You say you tell them you like their aura in their house or whatever the fuck. What's the next move?
Well, initially, back to what Mr. Lucario was saying when he was like, other dudes could be saying something similar.
No,
My
I'm asking you
thinking
what is
was-
yours. Let's not talk about other dudes. What's your next move?
So my thinking was,
Mhm.
because see, the whole aesthetic thing, I was thinking that most dudes would just come
Wait,
at
you're
her
talking.
directly,
Wait, stop.
like,
Wait. We're not
hey,
talking about. Wait,
hey,
we
you
got it.
pretty,
Wait, stop calling.
etc.
Stop
So
talking
I
about
ain't wanna
other
be like that.
guys. Stop talking about other guys. I'm asking you, what is the plan? I like your house. I like the pink in your house, whatever the fuck you say to these women. What do you say next?
So if
No,
I say
what do
something
you
like,
what? What do you say?
if I say something like, I like your aesthetic, I always put my number at the end, but I put my number because the thing was, it was like, if I give her my number and she texts my number, then I'll just start a conversation from there.
To
Like,
do what? What come just okay, what happens if she hit you up? What you gonna say?
then I'll introduce myself like, hey, I'm Devontae. I'm 20. It's a pleasure to meet you. See if we in the same city, and if we is, then just move things further from there.
Okay, well, if you're in the same city, what you gonna do then?
Then I'm gonna ask how she feel about linking up.
Okay, all right, let me ask you a question. Okay. Do you understand you're a complete fucking stranger? Okay, you remember when we were small? You remember? Okay, maybe because I'm 51, so I'm really old. But there used to be a thing like while I'm watching my Saturday morning cartoons and eating my fucking cereal and shit like that. You used to have this thing called Stranger Danger. You should watch
Yeah.
out. La da 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 da. You're a creepy, weird motherfucker. Wait, brother. Let me get this straight. You talk about her aura, you give her your number, nice meeting you, and then if you're my city, come over to my place so I can tie you the fuck up and put a bondage in your mouth and keep you in my
Oh no,
basement.
nothing like that.
Well, no,
Nah,
of course
like
you're
that.
like, wait. Why would a woman who has quote unquote a moral compass for you guys? That's why they throw their moral compasses with you. I've got value, and I don't do that with guys. Why would a woman just go over to your house after you talk about her aura of her fucking place? Then you're like, yo, what up? I'm Devontae. It's a pleasure meeting you. Hey, so you're in my city? Let's come over my place and fuck. So that's. Do you think life is porn?
Nah.
No, of course. Wait. You got to. What the fuck makes you think a woman in her right goddamn mind is going to go, oh, gee, now if you're going overseas, passport, yeah, they'll be happy to let you come in. Then you wake up in the bathtub with your kidney gone type shit. But what woman in her right mind is going to go over to your fucking place and she knows, only thing she knows is that you have a good eye for what she has in her apartment?
Well, see, this was the thing though. It was like the conversation wouldn't be that short. It wouldn't just be, "Hey, I'm Devontae. It's a pleasure to meet you. I know I just spoke about your aura. Come over." I'll probably take a little time, get on the phone with her, see how she is, let her see how I am.
Wait, how she is? What does that mean? See how she is as in what?
See how she is. Like, just see where her head at.
Well, you don't know where. Okay, she don't know where her head is. So how the fuck can you know where her head is?
Because basically, the phone call would be us feeling each other vibe to see if she like me, if she like me like that, if I like her like that.
Like
and what's
what?
The next thing we doing after that?
Like what? What vibe were you looking for? How are you talking to her to get a vibe from her?
Well, the vibe in my hoes would be she let me crush that motherfucker. But if it don't work out like that, then I'll
wait, you said you got to talk and fill her out. What are you saying to her to fill her out?
Like I said, I don't really have no planned conversation. It'll just be like,
this is the thing. That's the issue, though. See, this is the issue. Okay, so now you sent all these chicks your number. How many chicks hit you up?
2.
Okay, so now out of those 2, what happened?
So the first one, she was feeling me. Like, it was like, I think I sent her a post just yesterday, and it was like, the 5 dudes females got, it was like the eggs, the sneaky link. And
Wait,
which one of these guys
Are
are
you
mine?
wait?
And she
How
was like,
old are you? Wait, how old are you? Are you in like?
I'm 20.
Are you 15? Wait.
I'm 20.
You sent a woman.
Wait. So why don't? Okay, how long you been talking to this girl for?
Like, we was talking for like a week, but then she stopped talking to me because she wanted me to cut off everybody and just talk to her.
What? What? How old is this girl, man?
She 19.
Okay.
One of those.
Oh, bro, this is the thing, bro. This is the thing. Remember, you have to see she in the same city as you.
Yeah.
Okay, why didn't you set up a time for y'all to meet?
Yeah, remember you set up a time. Why didn't you do that?
Because I was in the process of talking to her, like the filling out the conversation after I slid in her DM. She texted me back. Then we got on the phone. But as we on the phone, she like,
why didn't you set up a time to meet though? What are y'all talking about? You should be like, yo, let's get together tomorrow, this weekend. What's like what you ain't have no conversation like that?
Well, she started asking me questions. She was like, hey, am I the only one that you sent this message to, or is it a lot? So I was like, I sent it to a lot of females. And she like, oh, and I'm pretty sure you was already talking to girls before that. I was like, yeah, I talked to a few. So from that point on,
bruh, she's leading the conversation.
The whole conversation.
Leading the conversation. If she's like, oh, so you send this message to everybody. Well, listen, this is what we're gonna do. You're gonna meet me this weekend. We're gonna go get some coffee, and then we're gonna talk all about it. When are you free? That's all you need to say. This is what I'm saying. Like, you need to be. You're talking about what she was doing. What are you doing, bro? This is what we're saying. You have to lead the conversation.
He sent her a meme about different dudes.
Right. Right. Why are you sending her memes for?
Oh no, so the meme, it was just like, cause the question, it was just like to see how she's feeling after that whole ordeal.
After what?
So I was like, which one of these am I?
Oh my God!
Like,
wait!
I'm the dude that she really want, but I'm not acting right.
Are you in elementary school? Wait!
By not connecting.
Why didn't you just give her? I want to fuck you. Do you want to fuck me? Check the box, yes or no. Why did you just do that? Why'd you do that? Why send her the memes?
I mean, yeah, because we was talking, but every time we talk, and I'll make like a innuendo or something like that. So she knew my intentions. And then she asked why everything had to be so sexual, yada, yada, yada.
So, yeah, because you made it sexual. So why didn't you say, I want to fuck?
Right.
What did you say?
You know that.
What did you say when she asked why you make it so sexual? What did you say to her?
And I was like, because I want to see if you want the type of time I'm on. And then she was like, what type of time you on? And I was like, I'm on the type of time where everything go great when the lights turn off.
Motherfucker, why can't you say I'm just trying to fuck? What is all this trying to be smooth? Like, what is that? Indiana Jones and Clues and shit.
All right, so you say all of that, and then what was the end result of all of that?
She stopped talking to me.
Of course she did. Of course. You think she was gonna be like, oh, my nipples are getting hard. Let me come over here and fuck you with the music in the background. Are you fucking serious? What happened to the second woman? That was woman number one. What happened to woman number two?
Oh, so basically, she was just like, she wasn't really giving me no time of day, but she texted me. So me thinking, I was like, because I gave her like, it was like a proposal. It was like, hey, well, I text you because I found you attractive, and I wanted to give you a chance to find me attractive as well. So
wait. I want to wait. I want to give you a chance to find me. Do they really say that nowadays? This is what is in the streets, Sicario.
Wait, hold on. So you texted her. Wait, which one did you? You was the one who texted. What? Wait, say that all over again. I missed that.
You gotta listen to this shit.
Okay, so I DM'd her. I was like, hey, I find your aura pretty. Or I didn't say that. I think I probably said like, I find you enticing.
Uh-huh.
to get to know more about you. She texted me and said, okay. And I was like, okay, well, text my number if you're interested, because I want to give you a chance to find me attractive as I find you attractive. So her texting me, I'm thinking that she interested, considering I just said that and she texted me. But then I later found out that she don't like males, she like females. So then that's when I was like, and I like females too, so what you trying to do? But she just hearted the message and ain't text me back.
Listen, let me tell you something. See, one of your main issues is that you beat around the bush so much, bro. You just need to let chicks know what it is and then keep it fucking pushing, bro.
Yeah, baby. The square root of pi has a circumference of 3.14 of a diameter of 10. If you take base times height divided by it, what is all that shit for?
See, the issue is this. You're having a hard time getting the chicks to want to text you and call you. And then once they do text you and call you, you're beating around the bush. So what you need to do is you gotta learn how to get more chicks who want to hit you up. Then once they hit you up, you set up a time for y'all to get together and do what you got to do. Is it? Because what you're going to do is you're going to just waste more time doing it this way, man.
Why should a woman want to fuck you? What's in it for her?
I mean, because
what did she get?
Well, see, and that's why like my language is the way it is. Because not only
what did she get?
Not only am I just me, I feel like for me to be my age, I have the stability as far as me like taking care of myself, doing the things that I need to do.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you're responsible. No, wait, sir. That's called being responsible. Sir, that's called being responsible. So throw that shit out the window. That's responsible. So what did she get from you?
Well, she can also learn from me.
Well, no, okay, all right. She knocks on your door. Walk us through. She knocks on your door. What is it gonna be like?
Well, of course, everything gonna be straight. Like it ain't gonna be no clothes everywhere and all that. But like you just said, that's me being responsible. But a lot of dudes not like that.
I'm not talking about other dudes. I'm talking about you. So what did she get by coming over to your place?
Well, she come to my spot. It's gonna be like a little vibe.
What vibe?
Because I don't know.
Chloroform?
Because I don't know if she go off the dolly like I do. But if
go off the who? What's the dolly? What's that? Is that weed?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know. Okay. Don't you think you should be? Wait, what do you do for a living?
What I do for a living?
Yes.
Well, I currently work at a warehouse.
Okay. I hope they don't do any drug tests. Okay.
So that's my main.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not knocking your hustle. I'm just saying. Okay.
Yeah, like, I'm different than dabbing.
So you want her to smoke weed with you? So she's gonna come over and smoke weed with you?
I'm not saying that I want her to, but I'm saying that if she smoke weed as well, then we'll probably smoke together. If she don't, that's cool. We can throw that out the window. Like if she's sober and I'm sober, then I say,
hey, caller, let me ask you this: what do you want from these women? What do you want?
Yeah, what does he want?
Oh, I'm trying to crash.
You're trying to smash, right? You want to get some pussy. You're trying to smash, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is what I'm gonna tell you to do, right? I'm gonna give you some way to I'm gonna give you some game that I talk about on the membership, right? Just to help you out with this DM shit, right? And this is real simple. What you want to do in order to get more women to actually respond to you and talk to you on the Instagrams or whatever, right? Go on their page, right? And then like 2 of their pictures, right? And then ask them about one of the pictures. So let's say she's standing in front of some statue in some city and you like that picture. Yo, that's a cool ass picture with you standing in front of that statue. Where's that city at? Right? And then if she responds to you, oh, that was in Spain, so and so and so. Then now you're in a conversation with the woman. Then you could say all that shit like, hey, you seem pretty cool. Here's my information. Give me a call or text so we could set up a time to get together. Then once she texts you, you say, yo, what's up? When are you free to get together? And then you set up a time to get together and then you get together with her. That's it. Right now, what you're doing is that you're just spamming the chick saying, hey, I like your energy, here's my number. And most of the women are not gonna text you because there's no reason. You didn't give them a reason to. You see what I'm saying? There's no reason for them to do it. So they're like, well, you're just another guy in the DMs. Then once they do hit you up, you're beating around the bush. You're sending them memes. You're asking them a bunch of irrelevant shit. So once you get them on the phone, once they hit you up, it's go time. Okay, what's up? Well, listen, what you doing Friday? Let's get together and get the shit cracking. And that's it. That's all you got to do, bro. But right now you're doing all of this extra stuff for no reason. You get that?
I think you just scared of pussy.
Oh no, never that one.
Right.
Because you ain't asking for what you ain't keeping it a buck with these women though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you ain't even letting them know what you're trying to do. You sitting there sending the memes, saying all this other extra shit. You just got to let them know what it is.
Then you let a 19-year-old control the relationship or control the conversation by telling you to get rid of other women and shit.
Right.
And she ain't even trying to fuck you.
All right, caller. So just be more. It's straight to the point when you get them on that phone call, man, or when they text you. Just get straight to it. That's it. All right.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
All right, man. Peace. All right. There we go. Oh shit. God damn it. 630. What's real quick? All right. I know last minute. 630. What's up, brother? What's up? 630 going once. 630 going
630.
Oh, 30. I'm sorry. 630. What's up, sir?
No problems. How y'all doing today, fellas? Shout out to the panel.
What up? What's going on?
Hey, I appreciate y'all, everything that y'all doing. I'm making strides in this world. I just recently got myself together and got my finances together. So, Steve, I'm gonna contact you soon and get a coaching going so I can push this a little bit further. So I appreciate that. I wanted to call in real quick and offer a definition that might help out the situation, that might help out the people worried about being at the gym and reaching out to people.
What do you mean a definition?
So the word is sonder, SONDER. So it has dual implications. The basic definition, or one of them, or the definition is the realization. It's the feeling of the realization that you, as an individual, rather that other people as individuals have the exact same experiences, all the anxieties and past and history and, the entire experience that you have as a human being. So once you realize that, not only do you understand that they're full people just like you, but you also understand that the same way that you see somebody walking by and they're kind of just an extra in the movie that is your life,
Sir,
you serve the same purpose as they do as well.
Sir. Whatever you're reading, throw that shit away. Burn it. Just burn it. Throw it away, burn it, and never read it again. What are you talking about, big dog?
I'm getting right to the point.
Okay, what is it?
One more thing.
Okay, please. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Please continue.
No problems. I'm getting to the point. What I'm saying is, once you realize that, going back to what Lucario was saying, once you realize that everyone else is just a NPC, if you will, just a regular, non-important person in your life, then you will realize that the same way, nobody cares about you. You're just another person in their life. Mm-hmm. And that will give you the confidence to be able to come up and do what you do without the fear of judgment from the outside. So I just wanted to offer that to the panel.
Wait. Okay. I see what he's trying to say. He's just saying that, understand that it's not, everybody else, and they're not going to see you as important. So you don't got to worry about their feelings or thoughts about you if they even, whatever. You understand what I'm saying? But I get what you're trying to say.
Yeah, but caller, if you learn game, what is this thing called fear? Mm-hmm. Well, you're reading something off of something. I know where you're reading it at, but that's why I tell you to throw that book away, whatever the fuck you're reading, because men don't have fear like that. Well, what is fear of what, sir?
I completely agree with you. Like I said, going back, I'm definitely gonna reach out to you soon.
Well, no, it's all love. No, it's all love. No, I understand what you're saying, but what I'm saying is this is the problem what people do. Y'all try to give somebody an excuse to realize why they're fucking losing.
I'm hearing some feedback.
Yeah. Yo, are you on a speakerphone?
I'm sorry, you broke up there.
Were you on a speakerphone?
I am.
Yeah, can you get off your speakerphone, please? Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is that what you said, what does that have to do with the fact there is no fear with a man? Fear of what?
100%. I'm more so speaking to the perceived fear that other people have. I'm tracking on everything that you guys are saying, and I appreciate that, and I appreciate the message. I'm more so speaking to the people who think that
where's your boss
something.
at? But why do you give a stop worrying about other people? You got to get. I keep telling you, please watch A Christmas Carol and watch the first few minutes of Scrooge and see what the fuck he should be like. Why do you care so much about other guys, caller? Why do you care?
This is a realization that I come to myself. So it's helped me tremendously, and I thought I'd just come in and share my thoughts on it. Hopefully it helps somebody else.
I'm trying to help you help yourself. You've got women want men who have a conquering mentality. Lakari doesn't give a fuck about me. I don't give a fuck about him, but we motherfucking boys. We don't give a fuck about each other because we move independently. We're two motherfucking men coming together right now that when this show goes off, Lakari's going to eat his fucking lunch that he's probably waiting on, and I'm going to fucking go get some fucking medicine because I'm not feeling well. But what I'm saying to you, caller, is this. Why do you care about men? Why don't you take that care and put it in yourself and stop giving a fuck about the next man? That's your weakness. You care. And that's your weakness with a woman. You give a fuck. Why do you care? That's what I'm asking you.
Definitely point taken. There's a lot of work that I still need to do, and I look forward to our
right. No, I understand, dog, but you'll be seen as a good guy to a woman, and she's gonna walk all over you. Because when a woman realizes you give a fuck, she is going to turn and attack. And they don't even mean to do that shit. Women don't want to be around a man whose pussy is tighter than hers. And she's supposed to care. She's a woman. She's supposed to have these emotions and feelings. Why do you guys care about the next man? Fuck him. You got to have this mentality. Fuck every motherfucker out there. Now, hey, love your mom, love your dad, and love your dog. Those are the three things that are giving you unconditional love. Well, at least two of them. I know the dog will love you unconditionally. But everybody else, they don't have to love you. They don't have to give a fuck about you. So why do you give a fuck about them?
Appreciate that.
All right, bro. Well, yeah, get that coaching, man. Get that coaching so you get that shit cracking.
Soak it up, brother, okay?
Appreciate y'all. Shout out.
Yeah, man. I appreciate the all right, thank you, brother. We'll throw you back in. Appreciate the fact that he's Lucario, he's trying to give him a definition, but he doesn't realize, Lucario, that he's still bringing up fear. There is no fear. There's no rejection with a man because we don't give a fuck. And the fact that we don't give a fuck is what turns women on or draws them into us because they're wondering, fuck. 347, what's up, man?
Oh, go ahead.
All right, that's fine.
Y'all are killing me.
Yeah, what's up, 347? What's up, my brother?
You can hear me, right?
Yes, sir, we both can.
All right, so like I see you guys mentioned something about a red pill. Okay, so boom, one day I was just searching online trying to get like advice on dating, and I started watching the red pill content, and for some reason they made me lost my girlfriend. Which that's cool, no problem. I'm just saying, like the red pill is kind of like that shit is trash. Like some things about it is true, but some things about it.
What's true? I'll debunk that shit right now. What's true about it? Tell me.
Shit.
Let's pull up the cult. Is the cult leader? So I got the cult leader in my hand. So what's true about it?
True. A man is supposed to work for like everything he wants. Like you got to work for female. You got to work to get in shape. You got to work to earn money. You just got to work as a man.
Wait. What do you mean work? Yeah, and that's called responsible. Being responsible.
I mean, yeah, it's responsible, but at the same time, like we don't really got no one here like telling us like, "Yo, boom, you got to do this."
Wait, I don't. We don't. Who says you got? Wait. Who says you got to work for a woman? Who the fuck says that? What do you mean work for? Why the fuck? Wait. Are you saying these two guys on this panel we got to work for a bitch?
I'm not saying like really work for a woman. I'm saying like you got to put in work to get a woman.
Wait. Who says you got to put in work? What work you got to put in?
You say that all the time. What you mean?
What work? Tell me what work do you got to put in for a woman?
No, not for her. For you, you got to put in work to get a woman.
But I don't get. Okay, we don't get. Okay, caller. We don't get women. Women get us. I don't think you understand the difference.
That makes sense.
Right. We don't get women. What does that mean?
What is when did the red pill say you got to put in the work to get the women?
Like I gotta talk to multiple girls. I gotta holler at girls. All that.
No, but when the red pill guys don't talk about that.
I'm not doing anything else. Like actually, like working for them. No.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Red pill guys don't talk about that.
Here and do what you're supposed to do.
I'm still trying to figure out what the red pill's saying. They didn't say nothing about that.
Oh, the red pill. I mean, the red pill like tell you gotta like work as a man. Like as a man, you gotta work for the things that you should like have, the things to accomplishment, success, all that. Like,
no, that's what I'm saying. The red pill says you gotta be successful to get bitches. That's what they say.
They stupid on that. You don't need to be successful to get bitches. I be broke sometimes. I be fucking bitches. Get bitches like,
so why you if that's the case, then why would you listen to red pill shit?
No, I was saying I didn't know, but now I know. Like I didn't know. Like I was just looking the answers. So
wait, looking at answers for what?
On dating. Like,
wait. How can you look for answers from people that are complaining and not solving shit? How can that give you an answer?
That makes sense, but I was just trying to see what's up, like.
As in what?
Like, why females think the way they do.
But why do you give a fuck? But wait. Why would you give a fuck how they think?
I mean, they be doing too much sometimes.
No, they don't do it. No, I mean, why do you? Okay, I don't understand why y'all care so much. Why do y'all care so much about what women think? Why?
I mean, I guess we should, but when you have a girl around you doing too much, it's crazy. Like girls going through your phone and shit.
No. That means you're weak. You're weak. Okay. If she's going through your phone, you're a bitch in her eyes, and that's what y'all don't want to look at. She's going through your phone. She doesn't fucking respect you. You don't need to go to the red pill. I'm sorry.
I get that because now I'm in a different situation. Well, not in a relationship, and because I learned so much from you guys, Lucario, Miles, that shit not happening no more. So,
all right, man. Well, listen, man. We appreciate the call. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
It was just about a red pill. That's all I gotta say.
It's like, never because that shit ain't real. Okay, it's just a movie. Whenever you think about a red pill, always ask yourself: if there was no Matrix, there'll be no red pill.
Right?
Would they be using pineapples and bananas or some shit? So just remember that, okay, buddy? It's all about common sense.
Come on, buddy. Hey, yo.
Yeah, it's all about common sense. Okay, just utilize that, and you'll be fine. Okay, big guy. All right, respect. We'll throw you back in. All right, so. Oh fuck! It's like they want to be dicks here. What's up, man?
Yo, who this?
What's your question, buddy? What's up?
What's going on, Steve? What's up, Lucario?
You got a game question. What's good with you, brother? What's up?
What's going on, y'all? I seen Lucario. I seen your video talking about the game is about selfishness. I was going to listen to that yesterday. Could you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, it's about you. That's what we're saying. It's the same thing. The game is about you. It's about selfishness. It's about you getting what you want. You understand? Just like, do you understand that when women do what they do, they get what they want? It's the same concept. Women are selfish too. What happens is when two selfish people get together and they both want the same thing, that's what's called compatibility. That's what's called the connection. That's what's called chemistry right there in that situation. They're getting what they want based off of them being selfish, and those two people align. That's all it is.
See, selfish is not going up to the woman. Selfish is giving her the opportunity to be with you.
Right.
I'm going to give her a chance to be with a great man. Either she's going to take my Willy Wonka gold ticket or she's not. I don't give a fuck because I know a bunch will. In that way, you look at the world a whole different way when you make it about yourself and not say she's beautiful, she's sexy, she's gorgeous. She's not, because beauty is what beauty does, and she ain't do shit to get that acolyte or that thing you're giving her. You're beautiful, you're gorgeous, you're sexy, you're desirable. So what is she gonna do to earn that from you? You don't just hand it to her. You selfishly keep it to yourself and let her fucking work for that shit, caller. Does that make any sense?
Yes, I love it, y'all. Thanks. Quick conflict off the line. What I love about what y'all do is that y'all like make people be confident in themselves.
You
like,
goddamn right.
Confidence outside is being confident inside, because that's where everything starts and everything ends. So you have a great day.
All right, thank you. Great call, brother. Great call. Thank you, sir. All right, now he's definitely the last one.
All right.
So, all right, Lucario, as we always say, man, whew, that was good. You know, we appreciate what it's called, man. We're going to go ahead and wrap this up, man. We'll see y'all next Tuesday, man. Y'all be good, man. We out this joint.